This is the Old Musician's Blog, number 31. Have you noticed lately that everything seems to be coming out backwards? I wonder why that is. I go to write something down, and the next thing I know, I've captured it. I captured the idea. The idea's down there, but it's backwards. And I have to take that part that it started with and put it at the end. And take the part that it ended with and put it at the start. And that's, it's okay. Sometimes you can do that. It makes sense to do that a lot of the time. And I like doing it sometimes, actually makes the piece better when you get it turned back around the right way. But sometimes you don't even know it. And, in a case like in the blogosphere, there's no way to turn it around backwards and put the end at the beginning and the beginning at the end. And, and anyway, even if you did that, it would all come out backwards, like it was gobbledygook, like all the words would be backwards, and you wouldn't be able to understand them. And what would be the point in that? I don't know if I could understand what I was talking about if it all came out backwards like that. And so what? The question, I suppose, if you're going to ask a question about any of it at all, is that, well, is it going to get to the beginning? Am I going to end up talking in such a way that by the time it gets around to where it ends, is that going to be the beginning? And if I get to the beginning like that, well, is that a good place to be? Because it takes a lot of it's kind of a trust issue, really, because you don't know where the beginning is going to be when you get there, because it started at the end. And, by the time it's at the end, you have to just decide, well, I'm going to accept it like that because that's the way it came out, or it's going to be at the beginning. If you're going to try to make it be the beginning, well, then you have to study it, and regurgitate it back again in the opposite direction. I don't know if that's possible, because it's like a piece of improvised music. Language is, it just comes out with however it's going to come out at the time. It's a series of like a series. Sometimes they're cliches, sometimes they're blues licks, sometimes they're scales, sometimes they're chordal structures, and they're all different kinds of sounds that have a kind of a musical ability. And do they actually have a meaning that attach themselves to that? And if they are, what is that? What is that? Is it a laugh? Is it something that makes sense? Is it a parcel of friends? Is it someone trying to keep their head above water? What is that? 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 What is that?